Hello, everyone. I haven't recorded a video in a while. It's been almost 2 months, but I'm back to it, and I want to get back to sharing my thoughts, creating videos on new topics that strike me. One thing that I have been really exploring and have been putting into practice is this idea of consistency over motivation. And what I mean by that is, in the past, motivation was what drove me to do new things or do things I did every day, uh, which could be, going out and doing photography for 2 hours and doing that for the first few days and then seeing that die off, or maybe going to the gym and working out intensely for a few days and then having that die off. And I've seen that happen with a lot of other things over the last few years. But something that I've really observed and what I've learned from just hearing other successful people that are a big fan um, of introducing small repeatable habits or small repeatable things that you do in your day, in and out, things that you can do every day. For example, if there is a certain physical state that you want to get to, you have to do a certain number of reps every day. If you're looking for a job, you have to apply to some certain number of jobs every single day, regardless of whether you hear back for an interview or not. And that's something that you can apply to every day. But how do we achieve consistency and not rely on motivation or your willpower, which certainly depletes when you rely on motivation and willpower, which I have tried to which I tried to last year when I was trying to build something new. It did not work. I was so gung ho about uh, starting my podcast, or I was so gung ho about doing meditation twice a day for 20 minutes in the morning and at night. And it kept going for about a week or like 2 weeks, and then it died. The idea is, how do we, instead of relying on motivation and willpower, how do we take a step back, whatever we are trying to get to, how do we break that down into smaller goals, into smaller chunks of things that you can do on day-to-day basis, um, is what's going to get you to your goal. And that really comes from making space for that in your calendar, in your day. If you're trying to get better at public speaking, how could you practice public speaking or even presentation skills, whatever that might be, every day for half hour, and do that consistently 5 days a week? Uh, and that's how it's going to become a part of you. It's going to become something that you enjoy doing. The first few days, first week, the first 2 weeks, you're going to hate doing that. But once you start doing it, you'll get past that initial uh, curve of resistance, and you'll actually start to enjoy it. Any new thing that you're trying to pick up, first it will start feeling like a chore. And once you start to learn how to do it, the chore will start to give you an ounce of pleasure. And once you start to get better at it, once you start to learn how to get better at it, that that thing that gives you pleasure will eventually become your passion, or maybe even become your hobby, and will become part of you. So the idea is, how do we harness this idea of consistency and putting in a repeatable process every single day to help you get to where you want to go? What I'm trying to do uh, right now is I'm developing a practice of getting better at boxing, and something that I want to do every day or a few times a week to eventually get better at boxing. Uh, Making videos on YouTube is something that I want to continue to do every day, and my goal going forward is to uh, record a YouTube video every single day and publish it on YouTube to connect with people that may be interested in exploring these ideas, and make better videos as I continue to make or post new videos. So if the idea of consistency, uh, interests you, please leave a comment. I would love to hear from you, and see. I would love to hear how consistency helped you get to where you are in life. Thank you for watching.